JBaker here, doing another live gameplay stream of the show. Well, I decided to do some baseball. I feel pretty bored while this hurricane is going through, and literally I would love to play some baseball. It takes my mind off of things, you know. It's pretty good to me. So okay. So here we go. We face the Chicago Cubs. They haven't started just yet. Excuse me. Man, I got 83 shutouts. That's good.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks, and what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric, and if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they have not played well the first 4 games. I mean, they're 0-4 on this road trip, and you just got to put it aside and focus on winning 1 game at a time, and maybe that philosophy applies more importantly today than any other game they've played.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Now, how do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Second, the shortstop, Addison.
Here comes the first pitch. Addison Russell is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Whoa. 54 home runs? This guy, he outwhoops everybody.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Ready now, Jason Hayward. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
No problem here. One away.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys committed 2 errors last game, and it cost them. Oftentimes, you'll see an error committed, and that ends up leading to a run. It hurt them last game. Hopefully, they'll catch it in this one.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Justin Smoke.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, number 8. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Molina ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, number 53. 9-1-2 due up. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
0-1 pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay high up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
All right. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
He's got a base hit now in a row. And you start thinking about it, everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aledmus Diaz.
Come on, man. Hit it.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
That guy's out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up.
Come on, Dexter. Hit the ball, would you?
This is skied out toward right. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Right side. There's Baez. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Abraham Almonte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Abraham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Stepping in, Pedro Moreno.
Catcher, Pedro Moreno.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Scotty on his horse looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Addison Russell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Chris Bryant.
Now batting.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled back. Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Hit out towards. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 53, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Almonte is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justin Smoke.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Now a swing and a ground ball.
Where's the one now? Easy out.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Here comes another 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in once again, Abraham Almonte.
Number 35. Abraham.
Now the pitch.
Almonte.
Fouled back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, now we got 2.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Settling in now, Pedro Moreno. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. 1 away. Wilson Contreras will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, number 9. Javier.
Seared down the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop. Got him. Here's Addison Russell. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, we got 2 here.
Looking to send him packing again. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes you feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Now batting.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Fowler. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Oh, man.
2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 55 on the campaign. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Fielder number 22.
Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
We got 2 down.
Another 0-2 home. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 3-1. Russell Dukes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Russell Dukes.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Cubs earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Kyle Hendricks digits with his 10th win of the year. Wade Davis hammers down the save, his 48th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Well, that game
Here now is the
didn't
final
go
line
as
score
planned,
tonight.
but oh well. That was a loss. My performance is still doing pretty good. Hey, literally, it is.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
They got 14 and 3. Alright. We're almost to the end of this season. My highest was when I played AA in 2018. But anyway, moving on.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He will lead this one off today.
Afternoon for Milwaukee, center fielder, number 23.
Our final game in the season.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series.
Hey, we got no one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, number 20. As we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now Now in the box, number 7. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Number 7.
First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Piscotty is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Stephen Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall is after it. 2 gone. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Whit Merrifield.
And this is fouled back and out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Into the box now, Andrew Susac, as he grounds one briskly to short.
Andrew
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They're still down. It's 2-0. So coming to the plate, number 53, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Stay high. Here you go.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Marco Hernandez steps in. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall is under this one. One pitch, one away. Now at the plate, Chase Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Anderson.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 20 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 20.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The 0-1. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Maroa is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit in the case. He's carving right through them here.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Gone and missed, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 53 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
All right, 1 time right here, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him.
He missed it. That's the problem.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Let's go, kid. Come on, 1 time right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Get your pitch here, squared up.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work
We got
carefully with 2
bases
men
loaded
on,
now.
He did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out.
Right here.
A swinging bunt to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Striding in, Domingo Santana. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
0-1, here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
With Merrifield next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
With Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Matt, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
Here it comes on 0-2. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. The next 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Maroa. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Marco Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marco Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Diaz picks it up, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Bill Gomez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9. Bill
takes
Gomez.
a look at one catching the outside corner, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, number 53. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Keon Broxton goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. High in the air out to center field. Baroa is there, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So striding forward now, number 7, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 7.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Domingo Santana, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Pitch on the way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding in, number 53. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch. Have this crowd behind him the entire game.
Heading out towards shallow right. Santana will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Andrew Susac. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Marco Hernandez steps in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Marco Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Claude
hit hard on the ground to second. Castro has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Cards lead it 4-0. So digging in now, Keon Broxton. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
Diaz is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, number 20. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
They got one more
and
out.
That brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
4-0 to score this afternoon. Number 53 earns win number 15 on the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Chase Anderson is charged with number 16 in the loss column this year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs, 7 hits.
Well, that was a good game. 4-0. Cardinals lead it. I get level 15 already.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Well, this is it. Our last game in the season. I'd like to go ahead. go home. We're in the playoffs.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the penultimate game of the year between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Brendan Finnegan gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding forward now, Cleveland Cullen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you and to be on point.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Nope. That's
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you're throwing.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Maroa has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, 2 here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Alan Valentine. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Hey, plays that 1 now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Stephen Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
Standing in, number 33. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
All right, guys, we'll be right back to minor league baseball in just a moment. Yep. There we go. Just had to do a little bit of work on my computer, and we are good.
Into the windup and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baroa is there, 2 gone. In now, Jose Peraza. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Coming to the plate now, number 53. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
53.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive. Caught at first by Votto. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Here's Arismendi Alcantara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Arismendi Alcantara.
Slow grounder to first. Aguilar ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, Mark Ota.
Second baseman, Mark Ota.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Brendan Finnegan. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Finnegan.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go. Digging in to try it again. Cleveland Cullen. He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
I'm sitting there shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Clinton Lyons.
Now batting, third
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box, Joey Votto.
Number 19,
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Bouncer down the line. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Number 53 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice hit, attaboy.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 14 games. That's 2 weeks going to the ballpark saying, I'm feeling good. I'm going to get a hit tonight. That's the mindset you want to be in.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Aledmys Diaz.
Oh, 2, here it is. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Right here, 1 time.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted in the air out to right. Under it is the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now batting, Jesus Aguilar. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Whoa! Aguilar.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and even 30 home runs on the year, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
4 runs on one swing. That's why the grand slam is so exciting. Put a good swing on that ball, and it rode right out of here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Valentine leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A quick out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside.
To take 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And here's Jose Peraza. He popped out in his first trip.
Shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. Striding in once again, Arismendi Alcantara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate at strike 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, number 53, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Lyons takes it in. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Mark Ota. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
J.J. Hewitt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, J.J. Hewitt.
Right over the middle, knee high. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Cleveland Cullen. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. This ball will be chopped foul.
All right, come on now.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds nothing. Ready once again, Clinton Lyons. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Clinton Lyons.
Hey, good head, stay ahead right here.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
One down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Popped high in the air.
Got it. Mine, I got it.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in once again, Alan Valentine. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
2 down here.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds nothing.
Go.
Into the box now, number 53. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. He's set. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
Here's the 0-2. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
2 outs and the pitcher at the
Here's
plate.
mine,
More often than
right
not, you're
there.
going to get out of the inning. But he was determined, stayed with it, and got the base hit. Not getting him today with 2 outs.
Stepping up to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. 2-2, here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading up for the Reds.
Now to the plate, number 33. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High pop up. Diaz is right there.
I got it.
1 pitch, 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready now, Jose Peraza. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Arismendi Alcantara. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, 2-way now.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So digging in now, Mark Ota starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Geraldo Salazar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Geraldo Salazar.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, let's turn it. Plays at 2 now.
Ready with the 0-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Striding in, Cleveland Cullen. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Ready for another chance? Clinton Lyons. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now a swing and a ground ball.
This will do it.
Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Redbirds, with their 80th team victory in this one. Number 53 records win number 16 on the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals.
Man, played 3 games already. Well, I'm guessing the end of the season is already upon us.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Man, well, we lost 2 games with Cincinnati. And, shoot, you know. Well, this will be it for now. For the 2020 season. And literally, guys, this is it for now for the Minor League Baseball series. We'll be back pretty soon, hopefully. We will see y'all back later. Nobody even watched. Wow. Okay.